Listen, we've got about an hour and a half here. We need to be focused. We're doing this in our gym so that we can have more energy and get more out of it going into tomorrow. Y'all said y'all like this?
Yeah.
We've got 9 more matches. We're going to need to be like 6-3, 7-2 to be talking about NCAA tournament. So it starts now with our mental preparation with Georgia. Okay, we've got to be ready to go. All right, let's get after it. You're always ready. You take like 2 swings and you're ready. I asked the wrong person. You like swing one, you're like, all right, let's do it. You're just letting the ball, even when you toss it high and you're missing in the net, it's because you're lowering your elbow. When you're making an extended swing, it was good. That probably shouldn't go right back to her if she steps in and passes and it goes like 8 feet off, because she's not going to be able to transition. Don't get too tight. Here we go. If I can leave to a standing ovation, it's not because I'm injured, that's a plus. If you'll get a little bit more behind her, it's going to shorten up your approach and allow you to jump higher. When you're taking these long steps, it's really hard to plant and go up instead of out. Everybody's going to have about probably 45 minutes to get ready and then be at the airport at 5:15 so we can take off by 5:30, okay? Let's get loaded, let's get gone so that we're not eating super late tonight. Okay? All right, good job.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Don't forget about your smoothies.
In year 2 of the McRoberts era, a strong first recruiting class means a bright future for Ole Miss volleyball. Included in that class is sophomore transfer Kate Gibson.
I lived in California and I was playing soccer and I hated it. I hated it so much. And then one of my best friends quit the soccer team and was like, I'm gonna go play volleyball, like try out. And so she did, and she was like, Kate, I love it, I love it. And so I was like, Mom, I'm gonna go play with Taylor, like I'm tired of soccer. So I went to practice and I was originally just like sitting there on like the bleachers watching them play. And then the coach was like, wanna come play? And I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'll come play. And then after practice, she was like, you wanna be on the team? And I turned and I was like, yes, like I want to. My mom was like, whoa, like slow your roll. And so I was playing soccer and volleyball, and then once soccer was done, I never played again. It was just volleyball from there. I would go to qualifiers and end up getting letters or emails from coaches, and then I kind of realized like, wow, I need to start really looking into these schools because it's normal to commit spring of junior year. Once I decided on Memphis, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulder. And then when I decided to transfer again, it was starting completely over again.
Recruiting was already done here for that class when I got here, so you know, as a coach, you got to move on and you get to the next class and you kind of lose touch with where are players going that maybe you were even recruiting and talking to and that sort of thing. So really, it wasn't until we started watching film for Memphis last year that I actually noticed Kate.
I was talking to my parents and I was like, I don't want to stay here anymore. And so we were just talking about schools between us, and so when I asked for my release, I had a list between my parents and I of where I want to go, or at least talk to.
Pretty soon after we had finished the spring season, we got a release email from her that she was interested in coming in Ole Miss, and we got really excited about that and opened up that line of communication again. And you know, we're just really excited to have her here.
The team was awesome. I loved Ob, loved Mel, Kristen, just everyone made me feel like at home. And then the campus is beautiful. I'm playing in the SEC, which is one of my dreams from when I was little. And so it just felt comfortable and at home.
She fits in really well, actually. She's got the best personality I've ever seen. And she knows like when to be funny and goofy and then when to like click it in and be serious. And she has moments where she steps up and is a leader on the court.
I mean, she's a person that you can instantly get along with. She has that quirky, like, friendly personality that everyone seems to gravitate towards. And so, personality-wise, she fit in well.
Gibson and Tyler Ford with a block.
We have a lot of depth in the outside hitter spot this year. It's awesome to have another weapon on the outside that I know I can set and she'll terminate.
Well, number one, I think she just totally fits into the team scenario. I mean, she's a hard worker, she's a good teammate. I think she just gets the competitiveness of the sport. I understand. She wants to play at a high level, so she understands that she's in a group of great players and that she's got to play at a high level consistently to be on the floor, and she's willing to put in the extra time and effort to do that. I mean, she's consistently on a daily basis wanting to come in early to get extra reps, and those are things that you just love as a coach.
Academic-wise and school-wise, I want to leave with a degree, obviously, that's why I'm here. But figure out what I want to do with my life, and whether that's going to get my master's or going extra school or traveling, doing whatever. Like, I hope I can figure it out here.
We are at the airport, the Oxford Airport, and we are about to head off to Georgia to play Georgia.
And we are getting out of here and going to beat Georgia.
UGA, here we come! Look at all this. Look at this leg room. I can like fully extend. See?
Thank you for choosing RVR Aviation. It has been our pleasure serving you. Have a good night.
Apparently we're on 6. There's 6 floors. You ignore the 1. This key, it's pretty good. It opens our doors.
Oh, it's the basic hotel room, 2 beds, they're really low.
I like the window because there's like room over here and I like to spread out.
Got our TV to play great movies. We got Hocus Pocus on the TV.
My favorite Halloween movie.
My favorite part of being on the road is actually we get more sleep than when we're home.
I actually get to sleep in on the road.
I like seeing different universities. That's pretty neat.
And there's less distractions when you're traveling, like you're just with the team, which is cool because when we leave Gillum after practice, we all go our separate ways. But here we don't get to do that.
Hanging out with Aubrey. Look at this roomie bond right here.
To sleep in a room with Ob!
Sleepover! Leave. Now. Bye.
Alright, get out of here! Hocus Pocus is on! Shoo! Out!
Get out! We need our sleep.
We have to be up.
Lights out at 11.
We got stuff to do, and we're busy people, you know. We can't just be showing y'all around little basic hotel rooms, so get out.
Okay, we are going to watch player by player the game against Alabama. They did a lot of different things than the other games that we watched, especially the middles. So most of her hits are coming this direction over here. Okay, so this is the area that we need. This area is where they need that the block needs to protect. We need to make the adjustments faster. Sometimes you take one game, one set to make the adjustment. We need to make the adjustment fast. So we need to pay attention what's going on during the game, see what the hitter is doing or serving, and we'll say, hey, she's hitting line. We need to the first time go and hit line, okay? And ball control. First contact. Okay? That's it, coach.
You know, where we're at as a program, everybody in this room, this is coaches and players, we should be working every day to prove ourselves. We're fighting. We're fighting to make the NCAA tournament. And they're fighting for pride. They have a lot of pride in their program. That's a program that 2 years ago was in the NCAA tournament. There's players on that team that have played in the NCAA tournament. We want to prove ourselves. We don't care what your record is. We don't care what your jersey says. We're here to beat you. But we need to come out and be ready for the long haul, be ready for long rallies, be mentally prepared for tough sets. If they get one from us, how do we bounce back? If you make a mistake, how do you bounce back? Short memories.
Georgia leads the all-time series 40-16. Ole Miss won the first meeting this season in straight sets. Tyler Port hitting 615, some gaudy numbers in the matchup in Oxford. And that's going to go down as an ace. They go to the middle and feed the beast, if you will. Desiree McCray has been a monster so far in this match. And that's going to go just inside the line for Maddie Lobenstein. She picks up her first kill of the night. A couple of times in this opening set, tied up again at 18. The overpass put down by Kate Gibson. Edie just dumps it over, and you saw the look on Elma Port's face like, hello, guys. Kaiser, Lobenstein denied. And the opening set will go to the Ole Miss Rebels.
Despite Ole Miss claiming set one, the Bulldogs would prove that their bite was indeed as loud as their bark in set two.
Set two underway. Aubrey Edie with a service for Ole Miss. Desiree McCray making her presence known early. Still set point for the Dogs. Edie going right after Anderson on the serve. And yes, McCray with the decisive kill here in this second set.
We're lucky we're not down 2-0. Really lucky. It's going to come down. We've given them now the confidence that they can beat us. They are challenging us. We are challenging you. Y'all should be challenging yourselves to come out and play better than that. You're better than that. We know you're better than that, but it doesn't matter. Scoreboard doesn't lie. So when we come out, it's 0-0. We're playing the best 2 out of 3. We got to come out with energy. We got to match their energy. It's everybody. Okay? Let's go.
Georgia would race out to an early lead in the third set. However, timely defense would tie the score late for the Rebels.
Off the service of Taylor Gill, trying to go and just add to the tally.
Just a little bit off speed, a little bit off speed, right over the block. Defense wasn't able to recover from it.
Back to Porter, the block set up nicely for Ole Miss.
And she got trapped right there. That ball was set pretty close to the net.
The core tight to the net, coming in though Spitzer to make the save. Off the block this time, and they're gonna call a net violation against Georgia, and that is the way this set will end.
And y'all got challenged to come together. We finally did. Win together. When you make it out, you're not on an island by yourself. You got teammates. We got to pick each other up. And we finally started making plays. That's great.
that was just a miss hit.
Finish strong. Game to 8. We're up 3-0. Finish strong in the 20.
And a roll shot, and it works for Kate Gibson. Devin Porter denied on the right side.
She took a nice hefty swing at that, but I think she just got a little bit underneath the ball, and that's a big block over there for Ole Miss.
Porter, one-on-one, and that's gonna fire up any setter. And it is match point now for the Rebels. Winding up Thompson, and Ole Miss walks away with a victory. So the Ole Miss Rebels now with the sweep of Georgia here this season.
Hey guys, I told you in that second set when they had us down like 13-5 or so, that was hard. We played really good volleyball pretty much for the rest of the match. All right, that's a team that's fighting for their life to win on their home floor. Well, if you want to be competing with the guys at the top of the conference, these are the ones we needed. We've talked about that all along. Great job, great win. All right, we're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this, but then we know we got to get better.